Now, I used to play Minecraft with other people back in the day, with some online friends of mine, or former online friends of mine, I should say. And sometimes it was fun, but there was always something about it that really bugged me and annoyed me. And that was one particular friend that I had at the time. They used to constantly tell me how to play the game. They would say, "Oh, you're playing it the wrong way. Play it this way. Play how I'm playing it. Don't play it like that. Play it like me. That's the correct way. That's the only way to play the game. You're doing it wrong. Don't play it like that. Play it like this." You know. And that was just annoying. It's like they were constantly trying to control and tell me how to play the game. And it wasn't just friendly advice, by the way, either. Before anyone says that, no, this went far beyond friendly advice, like trying to advise me how to play the game, help me out or whatever, playing the game. No, this was literally, they only wanted me to play a certain way, just like them, however they played it. And it wasn't just me, they did it with other people as well. But they seemed to be more strict on me because I really never followed their rules of how to play the game. When I play Minecraft, I play my own way. I play how I want. I do whatever I want. I don't really follow set rules or whatever. I play however I want, I'm creative, I have fun. And I honestly think that's how Minecraft should be played. You should be able to be as creative as you want and have fun with it, play however you want. But yeah. But this person, I guess, thought the opposite, and didn't really like the way I played, Always constantly telling me, "Hey, don't do this, don't do this. Don't go off and explore and, find new things. Don't do that. You might die and lose all your stuff. Or don't waste the resources building that thing because that's not a productive thing to build, Build something more productive. Use the resources in a more productive way. Blah, 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 blah." Or one thing in particular that they had a problem with the way I played was how I used to get, wood in the game from trees. Because I never used an axe. Yes, I know, blasphemy. But, yeah, I never used an axe. And I still don't use an axe to get wood in Minecraft from trees. I just punch them and get the wood. It's easy. Like, why waste an axe to get wood? Why waste the resources to make an axe and get the wood when you could just punch the tree and get the wood? Oh yeah, but using an axe makes it faster, blah blah blah. Who cares? You're still getting the wood. I'd rather not waste fucking the resources to make an axe and then, use it all up and it's basically it feels like a waste when I could just punch the fucking tree and get the wood easily, and not waste anything. But yeah, that was just one of the ways I played that really annoyed this person. Plus with the other things I said, sometimes I would just go off and explore because it was fun to do that, I'd go off and explore and find new stuff, find villages, and, just explore, And yeah, so what if I died? There was always a chance of that. Yeah, so what? So what if I died and lost some of my stuff. So what? Like, it's no big deal. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting, going and doing that, is there's always a chance of you just randomly dying from something and then losing your stuff, you know? There's always a chance of that. And that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes it exciting. Yeah, it's a little annoying and frustrating sometimes, sure. But it's still fun and exciting, you know? It's better than just fucking staying in your fucking safe little house constantly and not going out and doing anything. Or going out and exploring and doing anything else. And, you know, the other thing I said about like, using resources to build stuff. Yeah, they complained about that I wasn't building anything productive with some of my resources. You know, I was building random things, like little monuments of stuff, just because I thought it was fun and it looked cool. And they said, oh, that's a waste of resources. Yeah, kind of contradictory, because, you know, how they, you know, always complained about the axe thing, and like I said, that's basically a waste of resources. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, that's fun to me. And, you know, that's me being creative. That's the whole point of fucking Minecraft. You can do what you want. Play how you want. Build whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't always have to be fucking productive or serve a fucking purpose. You know? It's Minecraft. It's supposed to be played, you know, you're supposed to be as creative as you can be. Build whatever you want, make it whatever you want, do whatever you want, play however you want, and have fun. You know? That's the whole point. It's not supposed to be about fucking playing a certain way and following certain fucking rules. And yeah, there is some guidelines to it, you know, certain things about Minecraft, but they're not really strict, you know? There's not really a set strict fucking rules and guidelines to it. Yeah, there is some guidelines to, like, how to craft stuff and do certain things and everything in the game. Sure, but it's not like, you don't really have to do them to the T all the time. You can do whatever you want, basically. Build whatever you want. Have fun. Be creative. That's the whole point of fucking Minecraft, you know? And yeah, I don't know, that person just, you know, with their strict fucking rules and constantly telling me how to play the game and everything, it just sucked the fun out of playing the game. And it's why nowadays I never want to play with other people ever, because there's always a chance where I'll end up running in or playing with someone who's exactly like that. Plus, I don't know, I kind of have more fun playing by myself. I'm playing Minecraft by myself, because it's more fun by yourself. You can do whatever you want. You don't have anyone else there to worry about, you know, tell you what to do, or telling you what to do, or how to play, or judging you for how you play, or anything. You can do what you want. Play how you want. Build whatever you want. Be as creative as you want. And just have fun. And honestly, yeah, that's the whole point of Minecraft. And that's how I think it always should be. But